So the wheels are in, but as you guys can see, I only have 3 for some reason. The other one he says coming tomorrow, which is a little weird since tomorrow's Sunday, but I wanted to throw them on, test fit them, and actually go for a rip. But whatever, I guess I'll rip it another day, and today I'm just gonna open them up and show you guys what I got because I'm super excited. Let's hope the stretch is not too bad. So here they are. These are the ESR SR06 18 by 10.5 plus 22, and they have a massive lip. Oof. And the stretch is actually beautiful. It pokes out just the right amount. So when I throw these on, this thing's gonna look so good. I believe the tires actually look a little bit smaller, so it should fit underneath pretty well without rubbing, but we won't know for sure until we actually put it on the car. But if I just measure it and eyeball it, it all looks pretty good. So I'm hoping that these don't rub, where I might have to get like a 35-30 sidewall, same as the 19s. But as you can see, it looks a little shorter, so I'm hopeful. Because if it's not, then I might rub a little bit, which I'm hoping I really don't. Because these wheels look amazing. I love these wheels. These are one of my favorite. Hopefully one day I can get these in the actual work wheels, because those are my favorite. So these are 235/40 18s, and the ones I have on now are 275/30 19s. So I'm hoping these are a little smaller. I mean, they are smaller in the width, but when it comes to the height of the sidewall, they're pretty big, so they're almost the same as a 275/30 19. I got these so I don't break my axles, and also because I was hoping I wouldn't rub, but I might have to get like a 30. But these tires look great. They're definitely going to slide in these. Whew, it is hot, but like I mentioned before, I only got 3 of these, so I'm still waiting for one more. But damn, that's going to look so good. I can't wait to slide this thing for you guys. I'm actually going to compare these wheels or these tires to the new ones. See how much thicker these puppies are. Okay, so straight off the bat, I don't know if you guys can see because this one's stretched, but this is going to be the contact patch where my fingers are, and that's the whole contact patch, like from here plus another 2 inches. Yeah, so the new ones are definitely not as wide, so they're going to be easier to slide, but looking at them now, these might actually be a little bit taller. So I have both of the rears on, and as you can see, it definitely sits a little higher in the rear, so I'm gonna have to lower it a bit. The front's still pretty good, but once I put these on, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna look the same with like 3-finger gap. But I don't mind it. I love how they look. I had a little bit of an issue putting it on that side, but these look amazing. I'm so happy with these wheels. That's exactly what I wanted from the beginning. Oof. Definitely probably would have liked them in 19s, but 18s look great as well, because these are 19s and you could tell they're just a little bit bigger. But damn, I love both these wheels. If I could run this kind of setup, I would, but I rub in the front a little bit, so I kind of can't. So here's a quick walk around. Yeah, the new wheels definitely look so good. I might actually paint them to different colors, the color scheme that I had in Need for Speed that I'm thinking of. So we'll see, but yeah, overall, these look awesome. Super stoked. Well, there you guys have it, some skids. Still gonna do a little bit more. Car is getting really hot because we're just stationary basically in this one little circle, but the goal is when we take it on the track, it's gonna get a lot of airflow through the front. There's some things that I want to dial in. The things we're doing here is just like test runs with the welded diff to see how I like it. I tried doing an entry and second gear at about, I think it was like 30 miles an hour. Not enough. It definitely needs more speed, and I think it's just the diff, like people say. It's really hard to accelerate in this part because first gear is so long. Same with the second. So definitely need a 3.64 welded diff, and it should be easier to accelerate a second, even third, and take this entry. But tried second right now in about like 35-40 miles an hour. Definitely no power for the diff. So going to be dialing that in. The suspension feels great. Definitely went a little bit stiffer. There were some parts where I felt like there was a little bit less grip in the front, which is, I guess, when you go welded, that's what you get. You get a little bit of understeer in the front. It's easy to oversteer because, well, the diff, but also it just pushes so much to the front that it's like you lose some grip. So these are 275 still in the front. I still haven't gotten my two, well, actually one. I have 3 wheels. I need 4, obviously, but I'm probably just going to run them as drift spares and keep these in the front. Just have to figure out how to make it a little bit more grippier in the front so I don't lose traction, because there's a lot of grip that I lost in the front that I almost wiped out over there. But like I said, I wasn't really picking up a lot of speed, just burning rubber, testing the welded diff, how it's doing, and I'm in love with this car. I'm so happy that I finally get to slide it. Got Matt here taking some shots, but oof, super stoked. Definitely want to get a better diff so I can do better entries. I'm gonna try to do another entry right now. We'll see how it goes, but not gonna push this car too much because there's just really no room to go wild. So we're just doing some donuts, burning some rubber, burning the new tires, just to see how they are. And these cheap Nenkang, I think they're called, they're fire. Like, they shred really well. The body kit's still clean, surprisingly, even with this type of gravel. But yeah, guys, we're gonna do a few more runs, and that'll be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get back to the drifting. Yeah, she's a ripper. I just noticed that the time I had my valve cover done, I didn't have time to do it myself, as you guys know, baby and everything. But I noticed all the way in the back, I'm leaking in the same spot. So I was like, damn, I guess maybe I have a cracked valve cover or something underneath. But no, it turns out that the shop I took it to decided not to put one bolt in the back. Well, I see only one bolt missing. I don't know, there might be 1 or 2 or more, but yeah. But I thought she was smoking because the car was just overheating or something, even though the temperatures were fine. But now I know it's because I'm leaking oil. You won't really see it because it's all the way in the back. It's like little droplets, but like I have a fire extinguisher if anything goes bad, but the whole thing is like trying to prevent shit like this. And that's just, I mean, it's unfortunate because I really want to rip on this thing. I did rip on it, as you guys saw in this video, and we burned through the tires completely because my camber wear is insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could see that. Those are just bald on the inside and nice and thick on the outside. So my camber wear is bad, and my toe. I haven't gotten alignment ever since I've did the subframe. So I'm going to be taking it this week, hopefully next week, getting aligned. Got more parts coming in. Going to swap the tires from the inside to the outside and rip these completely off. So more skid videos coming your way. But yeah, the biggest thing right now is for me to find that little bolt to plug back there. Because I do believe they actually come with a little gasket too. So it's unfortunate, but whatever. Mistakes happen, I guess. It's just, I'm surprised I haven't noticed it till now. I did the valve cover gasket over a year ago, and just shows how much the car really sat since I've got all the other parts. But don't mind if this engine blew because of oil starvation or whatever. Don't really care, because as you guys know, we're swapping it. It's just a matter of time of when. But my first drift event, I definitely want to do it in this engine. I just need a better diff, because if you're watching the video, there's one part where I try to enter in second gear, and there's like, not that there's no power, but basically the car has no grip in the front. But that was with the old tires in the front, the 275s. These are 235s, and they're a little bit better. I tried an entry yesterday, and it's a lot better. The only thing is I didn't record it, so you guys won't see it. But once we get the alignment done, swap the wheels over, I'm going to take it out for a spin again and record more entries for you guys, because I'm learning. Doing donuts, doing burnouts is like the easiest thing. You dump the clutch and whatever, you go in a circle. Transitioning and actual entries, that's the more difficult part, because you have to pick up speed and you have to make sure you don't wipe out on the wall or the curb. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. There's so much stuff still to come. Yeah, you might see the tape. It's been raining, so I cover it up because I don't really want anything here to get wet. But at the same time, constantly taking this off when I'm ripping on it is annoying. So I need to figure out how to make like a basically shield with like a little line or something here that will drain all the excess water. But I'm just trying to figure out how do I do that. But yeah, so far I love this thing. This thing rips so hard. Having a welded diff is so much fun. Definitely want a little better gear ratio though, because like I mentioned before, the first gear is so long. I've driven Vlad's 444 yesterday. It's extremely short, but when it comes to like entries, picking up speed very early on, you just go through gears very fast, and you can be basically in fourth gear while I'm still in second gear here. So that's so much better for fast entries. But 3.6 he said would probably be the best, and I haven't driven the 3.6, but I'll just order one, try it out, and if I don't like it, I either sell it. But definitely 3.6 will be better than what I have now. This is a 315, and it shreds in first gear, yeah, but second gear is just, to get to that, you have to be really picking up speed. But yeah, first gear, it's easy to shred tires. Second gear, it's just feels like there's no power because the first gear is so long. But yeah, we're definitely going to be getting a new diff. We're going to be doing the M50 intake manifold, and possibly even an eBay turbo. We're just going to send this engine, to be honest. Let's just see what we can pull out of it, because a lot of you guys won't be doing the LS swap. So I'm going to see, I'll throw an eBay turbo in this. I'll put an M50. I'll do a little mods, not too much, because I don't really want to go balls to the wall with this engine, but I'll do enough to see how much power we can actually make on this thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.